What's up, y'all? It's Daniel, your Shoemmelier, and it seems like it has been a really long time since I have reviewed an adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Fans of the channel will know that the 380 is my favorite Yeezy silhouette as of late, followed by the 700, and then in third place, it would be the 350 V2. I haven't managed to get my hands on the 450 just yet, and I'm not the biggest fan of the 500 silhouette. But having said all of that, at some point I think I owned close to 12 to 16 or maybe even 20 pairs of the V2s. But over time I just kind of grew tired of them, really didn't find myself wearing them, so as you may have remembered from previous videos, I sold a great deal of them, about 16 pairs, to get two of my grails, which happened to be both of the Union Jordan 1 collabs. And honestly, the only 350 V2s that I have kept in my collection are the Carbons as well as the Zion colorways. But I think we're going to add a third colorway to the collection, as the Ash Pearl colorway really speaks to me and I love the way it looks in person, so let's talk a little bit about it. Like the previous Ash Blue and Ash Stone colorways, the Ash Pearl evokes quite a strong connection to past offerings. The shoe is covered in a number of neutral, earthy tones, while the upper bears a familiar tri-color that starts at the top of the lateral side with beige notes. Immediately below, the stripe hints at a bit darker, but not quite as dark as the gray that fills up the lower half of the shoe. This extends over to the medial side of the shoe, covering more of the upper with little interruptions. The tooling is wrapped up with yellow, near gum-like midsoles and treads. The Ash Pearl colorway is a great shoe for the spring season, possibly being the perfect silhouette to wear to your Easter Sunday barbecue. And with the recently released photos of the upcoming monofilament mesh Yeezy 350s, this very well could be the last 350 V2 made out of this particular construction. While the upper of the shoe is predominantly in that beige, sand, stone color, you do see the aforementioned gray or silver or whatever color you want to call it, maybe a little carbon, closer to gray, throughout the bottom of the shoe and all through the medial side of the shoe. And when you see it in person and when you take it in as a whole, it does give off a lavender purple type vibe, which to me is the reason why I prefer this colorway to the Ash Stone and the Ash Blue colorways. And I do believe it was Seth Fowler Customs Fowler that mentioned that he would have preferred if the entire shoe was made up of the medial side pattern, and honestly, I agree with him. I would love a purple lavender-esque Yeezy, and that would have been perfect for me. Heck, you could have kept that beige stone stripe over the lateral side of the shoe, but if everything else was in that purple grayish color, I'd be sold. And to me, that would have been a far superior colorway, though I'm not terribly upset because I do like the balance of colors, and I'll take just a little bit of stone and sand so that I can have that purple and gray colorway. Now, when it comes to fit, I'm normally a size 9 across the board. That's Ultra Boost, Air Force Ones, Jordan 1s, Asics, New Balance, Puma, etc. Though we all know from experience that when it comes to Yeezys, sizing is all over the place. When it comes to the 350 V2, I have normally in the past ordered a size 10, which is a full size bigger than my normal true to size, which is again a size 9. I find that due to the aggressive toe box, I needed to go more than half a size up, because if not, my toes felt tight and constricted, and if I wanted to wiggle them or cross them, it just didn't feel that great. And while in some cases I did have to order a 9.5, I would just remove the insole and it would fit just fine, and that would be okay. However, as of late, it seems like Yeezy and Adidas have kind of changed the way they fix their sizing, so now it seems that the Yeezys fit a little bit bigger than the older versions of that, so you may not have to go up a full size, which is good because I only managed to grab a 9.5 from the local Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, I will say I do wish I had a little bit more space, maybe even 0.25 of space, not a full half size, so the 9.5 will work for me, but I think that as the day goes on and my foot swells, I'm gonna really wish I was wearing a size 10. But I think removing the insole would be just fine, and it'll provide me more than enough room to wear this shoe comfortably all day long. All that to say, I do recommend that you go at least half a size up, and if you are a wide footer, I don't know if that means you go up a full size or even more, but to me, I would say going up half a size is the minimum, and honestly, I think I could have gone up a full size and been just fine like previous versions of the 350 V2 silhouette. And when it comes to comfort, this shoe is every bit as comfortable as every other Yeezy 350 V2. I find this silhouette to be extremely comfortable. I love the sock-like fit. I love the boost. I love the rubber. I love everything about this shoe, and I think it's a great silhouette. It's super comfortable, and that boost and knit upper really go hand in hand to create a comfortable ride, which gives me a little pause because I'm a little concerned about how comfortable and how much the new silhouettes will breathe if they're made entirely of that mesh-like material. Now, granted, I haven't seen them in person or have them in hand, so I can't really comment from real-world experience, but I am a little worried, a little concerned, a little cautious about whether or not the upcoming mesh 350 V2s will feel as comfortable or breathe as comfortably as these current 350 V2 silhouettes. So let us know in the comment section down below what you think about the 350 V2 Ash Pearl. Do you prefer the stone to the blue to the pearl? Which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? Did you get all three? Did you get none of them? What do you think about the Ash series? Obviously, I only got one. I didn't really care for the blue. The stone would make number 2 on the list, so number 1 would be the Ash Pearl colorway. And if this is the last knit upper 350 V2, what do you think about that? That's kind of a big deal if they're going all the way over to the mesh, but something tells me this is going to be the Jordan 1 of the Yeezy line. I think they're just going to keep pumping this out, and I think they're going to stick to the knit and maybe try some mesh and try some different things altogether. I don't think this is the end of knit, but I think it may be taking a break for a while. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think about this silhouette and colorway. And to all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and just chill till the next episode.